Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for joining us for another video. And tonight, we've got a very scary location for our first paranormal investigation of the Halloween season. So very excited for this one. I've just come to pick my friend up because I ain't doing this one alone. There's quite a lot of history at this place, and we'll get into it as we get closer to the location. But stay tuned. This is going to be an absolute banger, guys. We're just getting into the location now. We're going to make our way up to the top room, and just a bit of information on this place. This old mansion house was home to 4 generations of family from the 1700s all the way to the 1900s. There's been multiple paranormal investigations carried out in here, and plenty of evidence captured. From a lady in a black dress said to walk the corridor that we've just walked through, and a lady in a green dress, and also an angry man down in the cellar. So we're just going to go and get set up on the top floor and get all our equipment out and set up and see if we get anything. So as I was just getting everything out and setting up on the table here, I heard a horrible noise come from that door. I'm really nervous now, to which I've just had a few minutes discussion with my friend of almost talking myself out of this and getting out of here. But we've decided we are going to give it a go. We are going to stay. We're going to leave the light on for now and just see how we get on, keep the equipment to an absolute minimal, so if we need to go. So I did originally set up all my lights, which you would have seen on the previous video, which I thought would have been a nice touch, just literally put the candles on and lights out. Thought it'd have been nice, but I've soiled myself a little bit and I'm not ready for that commitment yet. Just a couple of basic pieces of equipment we're going to use. We're going to use the REM pod, some cat balls, we've got the laser grid light which I'm going to put on the door, and the KT reader. So let's introduce ourselves and get into it. I'm just going to introduce myself and start getting some equipment out now. So my name is Leon. I'm here with my good friend Danny, and tonight we just want to carry out a little investigation to see if there's anybody here that would like to communicate with us. We're not here to harm you in any way. If we can help you in any way, we will. But we're not here to cause any harm or upset you. We just want to know if there's anybody here with us. So we're going to put some devices out that you can light up and interact with if you want to. If not, that's fine. If you want us to leave at any point, just give us a sign and we can go. I'm just going to put one of my cat balls out down here. It just flashes up nicely, and if you go near that, that'll just light up. We are going to leave the light on for now. Just put one in the corridor and one at the front door. Just wait for that to reset. I feel very nervous on this one. Almost talked myself out of it multiple times. But we're here. Just me inserting the battery on the REM pod. Very loud. Do you reckon? We'll just get the REM pod and the 2 cat balls in view with the grid light over the door. Is there anybody here that would like to communicate? We're not here to harm you. We can provide you with vital information on your whereabouts. Do you know where you are? Is there anybody here? Would you like us to leave? If you'd like us to leave, please make a little noise, any kind of bang, or come and set off one of our devices. I heard footsteps then. Would you like to communicate with us? Is that you?
That was a light switch or something like that.
We're not here to harm you at all. I'm feeling very, very nervous, guys. I don't think I can do this. I don't know if you pick them noises up on camera, guys, but I need to pack up and get out of here. I can't continue with this.
Morning just comes in from nowhere.
That's huge.
Innit, come on, let's get out of here, man. I think that's coincidence.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been weird doing it. Just kick that in. Full torches on. Walk very nice and slowly together. Don't need any keys to lock it. Keep your torch on as well. Do not follow us, we've not come here to harm you. Just wanted to see if we could help you in any way. Sorry to disturb you. I've never felt so many shivers down my spine.
Do I need to do anything to this door?
No, just... Damn. So I managed to get out there safely then. I'm really sorry about that, but I truly believe that when I asked if they wanted us to leave to make a noise, I truly believe I got a noise on cue. I've just listened to it back. You can hear it really clear. To which I can also increase the volume of that once I get it through to my editing software. So yeah, you'll hear it even clearer. But yeah, I just feel like that was a warning sign. I heard something off camera before I even started, just as I was getting my equipment out on the table. I've never in my entire life felt so nervous. very unsure at this moment in time. Will I continue? Will I carry out another paranormal investigation? You might laugh at me, but that is very serious stuff to me, and yeah, I feel like that was a warning. I don't know if it means anything with that huge hornet. It was like 4 times the size of a usual wasp, just come flying in the room at the end. It's still in that room and I've got to return to that at a later date, so we'll deal with that as it comes to it. But yeah, very sorry for that. I'm still going to upload this as a massive error of a fail, but yeah, thank you very much and apologise guys. See you soon. 20 minutes later, I've just been for a walk, and yeah, I've decided I will not be doing any more paranormal investigations. It's that's it for me. That now, that is more than enough to put me off. Don't know why I'm doing this stuff anyway. Don't know why I even bother trying it. That has just put the shivers down my spine for the past hour. But yeah, definitely you won't be seeing any more of them, so stay tuned for the Randonautica series, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. If you made it to this part of the video, that means that you've watched our paranormal investigation, or at least our attempt last night. So yeah, it's currently around 18-20 hours later after that, and I just thought I'd just put a little video at the end on my thoughts and feelings. I've had a bit of time to recap, collect my thoughts, and have a better understanding of the situation. First and foremost, I still stick to my word. I will not be carrying out any more paranormal investigations. A bit of an epiphany coming away from that last night, and asked myself some very serious questions. What did I ever expect to gain and get out of indulging in the paranormal world? And yeah, I don't think I've ever asked myself these questions, because I've been out with multiple paranormal investigators. I've had probably the most action I've ever seen in front of my eyes was dowsing rods moving on cue, which we've got that on video uploaded. And yeah, I felt quite safe because I'm with guys that have been doing it 20 plus years. Just kind of just puts your mind at ease. But I felt last night I was that main guy, and I'm nowhere near experienced to be doing stuff like this. Yes, I do believe in it, and I also believe it's far too powerful to be playing around with. This is not a game. And yeah, when I ask myself, do I want to see something? I don't. Do I want to hear something? I don't. And these questions have never come to me. I guess I'm just putting it down to the fact that the people I've been with, they're kind of just, you know, using different equipment and stuff, and I've never actually witnessed anything move. Only things like cat balls lighting up REM pods and dowsing sticks moving. It's not quite the same as what I experienced last night, and I do fully understand from your point of view. It could be very easy to say, oh well, that was you moving, or it was your friend moving at the side of you, and that's a good argument, and I can't have any issues with you thinking like that, because as a viewer I could possibly think the same looking at somebody else's content. But one thing's for sure, I know, and my friend knows, where them noises came from. I don't need to prove it to you guys. It's been proven to myself, and I fully understand the situation. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. It's very eerie. I was quite on edge last night for a while. It took me a while to come down, hence why I went for a little walk. But yeah, what a crazy experience, guys. And yeah, I suppose it's important in life to ask yourself these questions of why you're doing something. and what you want to get out of it, whether it be your life goals or motivation for the next step in your life of where you want to get to and go to. Why and how? These are all good questions you should ask yourself. And yeah, I've not asked myself these questions with the paranormal until experiencing this last night. So the sky looks lovely behind. So yeah, just on a little dog walk, and just thought I'd just put a bit of additional content in there for how I'm feeling. It was a real crazy experience, and yeah, made me very nervous from the start. But that's also another thing I've took into consideration with me researching the people that have already been there and knowing what's already been seen there. I'm just thinking potentially with that, have I manifested this subconsciously in my head? And when I've gone in there with the mindset of, you know, talking with spirits and stuff like that, have I, don't know who's up here, have I then, you know, manipulated my mind to that situation, to where the slightest noise, oh, it's a ghost, oh, it's someone's here. Yeah, they could have been a rat, they could have been a bat in the attic or anything like that scratching around, and maybe I've automatically just thought it's a ghost and it's on cue, and they've answered me back immediately with a noise which I asked for. You know, there's plenty of different scenarios what play out to debunk it. So I'll be very interested for you guys to watch it and just let me know what you guys think. If there's anybody out there with paranormal experience and any help, advice, guidance that they can give me, which is just going to give me further knowledge of the situation itself. Yeah, I'd massively appreciate anything like that. Bit out of breath, sorry. So yeah, the last thing I wanted to just discuss about it was obviously when I spoke to my friend this morning about the situation and how he feels about it. He honestly told me potentially I could have manipulated his mind a little bit at the start. Just before we went in, I told him the information which I said at the beginning of the video about the history of the ghosts that have been seen in the building, and he seems to think that triggered him to have more of that mindset of there's something here, what we're doing here, let's go. So yeah, maybe if I didn't mention it, it'd have been slightly different maybe. So there's a couple of different ways to look at it, but overall nothing changes with my overall opinion of the situation. I will not be carrying out any more paranormal investigations. I have nothing to prove. I have nothing to prove to myself or you guys. I don't want to physically interact with spirits and this kind of thing. I do believe in it, and I believe it's very powerful, and you've got to be a very powerful person who knows what you're doing. As you know, I was speaking to someone who I've met who's done this for over 20 years, and they believe that, you know, these have different strengths and these different kind of hauntings and stuff like that, to which you don't want to be on the wrong side of the wrong one and not know how to control that situation and be manipulated into God knows what. It's a huge rabbit hole to get into, and yeah, the questions I asked myself was answered immediately, and there's nothing more left for me in this paranormal world. No disrespect to it or anybody that does it, it's just not for me. Yeah, it's one of them. Exploring can be dangerous, but by far not as dangerous as paranormal investigations. I've only ever used GhostTube. I've been out and carried out paranormal investigations with minor equipment alongside other experienced investigators, and yeah, it's one of them, you know. I don't believe in the ghost tube. I honestly don't. That's my honest opinion. I don't believe the ghost tube is ghosts talking to you. I believe they can come through on white noise and stuff like that through radio waves and frequencies and stuff like that. I do believe in that, but I honestly do believe ghost tube is made purely as a fun, entertaining application to which you can use and enjoy and have fun with. And yeah, it's one of them. I never felt uncomfortable using it because I feel I didn't ever believe in it to have a true force and meaning and be relatable to any spirits in that area. It's one of them. So yeah, as I discussed with my friend, and he kind of said that the only other thing he said is he really wanted to go back and we should do it again, but without the paranormal investigation, to which I pretty much immediately accepted. Come here. Yeah, I pretty much immediately accepted that, because at the end of the day, that's my office and I have to use that frequently for the podcast, for my office, for my construction company and stuff like that. And you know, it is an office space that is used for various reasons for myself, so I will be going back there. Yeah, I will return with my friend. He said maybe just go at night time, similar time, you know, all lights on, no questions, no paranormal investigation, no direct communication attempts. Just sit in there with a couple of pizzas, have a chat as I usually would with my office when I'm doing a podcast or anything of that nature, and basically just stay a bit quiet and just listen to some of the background noises and see if there's any explanations for it. So to be honest, I think that is a very good idea. I think it'll put us at ease as well. Not too sure, you know, will we hear noises, will we hear bangs, scratching, will we hear this kind of thing, will they continue? These are all things what multiple people have heard multiple times. It's not irregular. Anybody that I spoke to, if I was to speak to anyone who's experienced it, I don't think they'd bat an eyelid. I think it's completely expected, and yeah, it's one of them. It's renowned for paranormal activity, and I tried to carry out a paranormal investigation there. I don't know what else I expected. But yeah, that's where the questions come. Do I want to see something? Do I want to hear something? No, I don't. I don't. So what am I doing here? Why am I doing this? I have nothing to prove to you guys. I have nothing to prove to myself. I don't want them questions answering. So what's the point in putting myself at risk and in danger of stuff that is unknown? You know, that's a lot of the risk and a lot of the danger and the fear is the fear of the unknown. You don't know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the short amount of time we did carry it out, and please let me know in the comments exactly what you think. Just your honest opinion is more than enough. Your honest opinion on the matter, and we'll take it from there. I'd like to read the comments and discuss your thoughts back with you and see what's next. But one thing's for sure, what won't be next is a paranormal investigation. So it's back to Randonautica and exploring videos, guys. So yeah, sorry for hyping it up of a spooky Halloween season, action-packed with paranormals and Randonautica videos, and the first paranormal's gone sideways and turned out to be our last ever. It just is what it is at this point. It's, you know, this is where you live and you learn, and you've got to go through these experiences in life to know what you want and what you don't want. And to be honest, the same could happen with Randonautica. I don't believe Randonautica's real. I don't believe Ghost Tube is real. I've done enough on the paranormal now to call that a do, and we move on to Randonautica. If it proves that some of the stuff you watch on other people's Randonautica videos, you know, they find weird dolls, they're being followed, they're being scared, all sorts of creepy stuff going on. I want to investigate it to see how real it is. I do believe it is a fun app. Same foundations as the Ghost Tube. they're just fun apps to use and just have fun with, and by no means have any serious importance to them. Randonautica obviously has a couple of locations, I believe, that are of interest, so you could get ruins and places of interest of old buildings and stuff like that, but due to lack of experience I cannot prove that, and we'll get through the videos in due course and we'll answer these questions, and the same questions will be answered of do we want to continue, is it real, and all that good stuff. So yeah, please let me know your thoughts and feelings on this one, guys, and thank you very much for watching. Thanks for your patience and understanding, and we'll see you on the next one. We'll go again for Randonautica next week. Thank you very much, stay tuned, see you soon.